This is Chaz Horn, and in my conversations with business leaders, and I'm talking about business owners, presidents, CEOs, salespeople, VP of sales, sales managers, I hear a theme of frustration that comes up many times, and it has to do with why can't they identify the inconsistency or why there's inconsistency in their sales? Because they'll have some months that are up and other months that are down. And I'll ask them several questions and they still don't understand where exactly it is. So there's 4 keys that you need to have in place. And if you have these 4 keys, you'll be able to identify it within minutes where the problem is within your company, within yourself, within your sales staff. All right? Now, by the way, business owners have confided in me that they wake up in the middle of the night, many times 3:30, and I don't know what it is about those times, but many times those business owners are struggling with anxiety about how to meet payroll and where the next sales are going to come from. So these 4 keys, and I use an acronym, it's TABS, TABS, and T has to do with technique. Technique is not about manipulation, it's about being a true professional in guiding and directing the sale through the process. You're the expert, and it's only if you take your client, your customer, or your prospect through the process that you're going to be able to identify where the problems are. And it's only when you can identify the problems, those deep-rooted problems that affect them personally, consistently, that you're able to present a customized offer specifically to those problems that's going to give them, and many times, a peace of mind, okay? And A is attitude, and attitude isn't used as much anymore, it's more mindset. But M, M doesn't fit into my acronym of TABS, and so it's attitude or A/M. So mindset. And mindset is understanding who we are, our identity. It gives us our confidence to go through the day. It gives us the confidence to make those difficult calls, because many times throughout the day we'll have an idea. You know, for instance, I remember in my sales career, I missed something with a president of a company, a manufacturer, and he was someone who, in particular, really liked to abuse salespeople. And he really enjoyed giving me a hard time. And so at that point in time, I was concerned with calling him. I was scared. And I thought, you know what? I need to call him. If I don't do this, and if I didn't do this, I wouldn't have gotten the sale. And it was a big sale at that point in time in my sales career. So we have to have that attitude and mindset. And there's a way and a process to go through to make sure you have that consistently, no matter what happens during the course of your day and week. Because we all have problems that come into our lives. We all have disappointments. It's just part of life. B is for behaviors. Those are the things we have control over. We can't control how many appointments that we're going to have. We can set a goal for that, but we can control the behaviors that we go through each and every week, consistently throughout the week, because when we do that, then we can get the appointments and get the sales. Now, however, you can have the behaviors, you can have the mindset, you can have the technique, but the S, which is strategy, if you don't have the strategy in place, then you can have those 3 things and not that one, and you can still have some issues. So all 4 of those need to flow together in harmony, and when they do, you're going to achieve great things. And when you don't have those flowing together in a harmony, or if you have one or more of those, and it's one or more that you're having problems with, then you're going to have some problems. And the first area to look is in the area of behaviors. Now, there's some companies that overdo the behaviors and are making salespeople do something like 75 to 200. I was talking to one guy, he had to do like 200 calls a day. That's absurd. That's a sign that their strategy is bad. If you're making 200 calls a day, how much time can be devoted to having quality conversations? All right? So that's a sign that they don't have the right strategy. So technique, attitude/mindset, behavior, and strategy. You get all those flowing together and you're going to kill it. You don't have those flowing together and you're going to have issues and problems, and sales are going to be inconsistent. Now, I talk about this in my master class It's only 32 minutes. It's actually a micro masterclass, and I have a link below that you could click on and learn more. I talk about much more in the masterclass. I actually have 3 case studies, which shows some of them went through this process and they were able to turn things around because they were able to get these 4 things in place. All right. So click on the link below, register for the masterclass. It's free for a limited time. If you have any questions about this, comment below. And until we talk, or until I see you, or see your comments, go rock this day.